chain, look at my watch, look at my car. Oh, that's what you got, that's what you drive, that's what I plot. Minus the talk, damn it, who shot? 0 degrees, 0 degrees, 0 degrees. It's cold outside. A hero to me, it's her on her knees. Girl, prep yourself for the enemy. Objection, yeah. Do I hear an objection? That's what I thought. Everything right. Tell it to the court. Fuck it, ain't right. But I'll be the judge. Everything life. Only one chance, so what they do in life. Objection. What anyone like?
Yo, what's poppin', loyalists? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dimez, aka Glitch Guru. In this GTA 5 online video, I'm going to be showing you guys that the solo Benny's merge glitch is still working right now in the arena workshop. If you guys want to do this glitch, you do need to spawn into your bunker. If you don't spawn into your bunker, job teleport up to your bunker or drive, fly, doesn't matter how you get there. Walk inside, walk out, then come back down to the arena workshop. You will need to have this Pegasi, Fagio, Sport, or mod. Either one will work. Alright, once you guys have that, make sure that you have all of the vehicles inside of the arena workshop that you want to merge. So the very first thing that we're going to do is make sure that we do have some snacks as well. We're just going to drive this bike into the workshop by hitting right D-pad. Then we're going to hop off of it by hitting exit the vehicle. And we're going to stand behind it on the right side of it, right by the back tire. Then we're going to open up the interaction menu, go down to inventory, and we're going to drop some snacks right here beside the wheel. This is going to help us tip this bike over so we can glitch the arena workshop out. Alright, so that's all we're doing right here. Also, we will be doing a rebuild of one of my vehicles, the Dominator GTX, trying to turn it into a replica of a Camaro ZL1 with the orange crushed paint job. But we're going to be doing a rebuild, a garage rescue. So I had this car for a while, so we're just going to try to rebuild it and save it and maybe do something cool with it. So let's figure it out. So once we have that drop like that, we have our snacks piled up by that back tire. We're just going to go to the opposite side of the bike now and walk up against it until the bike tips over like so. Once the bike tips over, we're just going to push it like so from the front of it. And this is pretty much the only way that we can push the bike, is just by moving up against the front of it. The bottles of beer definitely work best for tipping this bike over, or the E-Cola, so either one of those will work really good. Once you guys have the bike in position, you guys want to really put it right in the middle of this white box like that, and we want to go over it, all right, just a little bit. So where the crack is in the ground, we kind of want the two tires to be over that crack. So I didn't get it right there. I'm just picking my bike up to check to see if I had that one option when we sit on the bike. I actually had two options at the top left to hit left on the D-pad and right on the D-pad. We only want the one option to hit right on the D-pad. So what I'm going to do is just hop off of it, walk up against it, and that's going to push it over just enough for us to hop back on it and see that one option that we wanted to only hit right on the D-pad. Alright, so once we have that, we're just going to hop into another vehicle, any vehicle, it doesn't matter. We're going to now just drive this into the workshop, and at the same time, that's going to drag this bike back into the workshop a little bit, back into that white box. So let's exit this vehicle and let's go check on this bike to see if we dragged it back in just a little bit. Alright, so we just need to drag the bike back in a little bit, just enough for us to get two options now like we did have before. So we don't have the two options, as you guys can see, so the bike definitely needs to be pushed back. You guys could do this by driving that vehicle back out and driving it back in, and that should drag it back in. Or you guys could do what I'm doing right here. It's pretty much a little bit of a more difficult way that I'm doing. You guys probably just want to drive that vehicle back out and drive it back in, but you could do this as well. Just drop a few extra snacks by the back tire, and that's going to move the bike back over. So I did this a few times. I finally got the bike back into position. Now I'm gonna just press triangle to hop on the bike to see if we got both options, and we do have both options at the top left now. So what we're gonna do is hit left on the D-pad to return the bike to storage. Once the bike is returned to storage, we're gonna now get into our vehicle that we want to get all of the modifications on, which in this case is our GTX. And we're going to hit right D-pad and take this into the workshop now. The workshop will stay glitched out as long as we have one vehicle in there at all times. So hopefully the vehicles do not flip. And from here, all you guys want to do is just hit circle and hover over exit the vehicle. And when you guys are ready, when you see the vehicle is in a nice position, just hit exit the vehicle. So right about there is good. Exit the vehicle now. Alright, now what you guys want to do is get into the vehicle that has all of the modifications on it that you want to transfer. For us, is this Pariah. and we're going to hit right D-pad, and we're not going to do anything. We're not going to repair the vehicle. We're just going to hit circle, exit the vehicle. Now what we're going to do is get into the vehicle that we want to get all of the modifications on, which is the GTX. We're going to press and hold options down, and when we feel ready, we're going to let go of options and spam left D-pad. What should happen is the car should get returned to storage, and we should still be standing there with the pause menu up. Really quickly, we're going to back out of the pause menu, go into first person point of view, and perform our action by hitting L3 and R3 at the same time. Maybe even double tap L3 and R3 at the same time so you guys can perform the secondary action. Now we're going to go out here and check to see if the vehicle merged. If so, we're going to get inside of it, hit right D-pad, take it back into the workshop, and now we need to change one thing on the vehicle to make sure that it saves. Or you guys can drive it outside and store it inside of your MOC if you don't want it to become a dirty dupe, because if you go back into the arena workshop and change something on it, it may become a dirty dupe. That is not guaranteed, but it may become a dirty dupe if you just change something on it inside of the arena workshop, okay? And that's pretty much all there is to the solo Benny's merge glitch. You guys can keep doing this as long as you have one vehicle in here at all times glitched out. But I told you guys, this is a rebuild video, in fact. So what we're going to do is get started on our rebuild. And the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the wheels, guys. I'm definitely not going with Benny's wheels on this vehicle this time around. Usually I do. Usually I want a modded vehicle all the way around, but I'm kind of getting tired of them. The Benny's wheels are very limited, so I want my wheels to really look like the replicas that I'm trying to recreate. So in this case, we're going with the carbon solar wheels. Looks amazing on here, man. Especially since I can't get my pure black wheels yet on these colors that I want. I mean, I can get pure black wheels, but I can't get it with these colors. So let's just go with these wheels right now until we figure that out. And it looks crazy anyway, so I'm going to be doing some videos with this. Now let's really get modifying this vehicle. I want it to look very sporty, something like Too Fast and Furious or Transformers, something like that. We're going for something bright, vibrant, very sporty, very race-like, fast. So let's go into the hoods and let's put a carbon hood on here, maybe even a vented carbon hood. It's going to look really dope. We have a lot of options for this vehicle. So there's 17 different options for this vehicle. And I think I'm going to go with this one right here, the carbon rally spec hood. Looks amazing. Let's go with that. We're gonna back out now and let's go into the grill and let's try to black the grill out as well. Alright, so there's a ton of different options we could go with for the grill. We got the roaster grill, the carbon roaster grill, tuner grill, carbon tuner grill. We got the carbon shark grill, which looks really good. I may go with this one, but let's keep looking. And let's go back to the roaster grill, the carbon roaster grill actually, and I think I'm gonna go with this one. Looks really clean, very sleek looking and sporty still at the same time, so let's go with that. We could always double back and put the carbon shark grill on there if we really want to. Let's back out now. Let's go into the fenders, keep upgrading this vehicle, and we could put a body kit on here, but I think I like the vehicle a lot better without it. Maybe if we had F1 wheels on here, I would add these arches, but I don't think I need it right now, so let's just skip that for now. Let's go into the exhaust. Yeah, and let's see what we could do here. And once again, a lot of different options for the exhaust. I do believe each exhaust has a different sound, so let's rev some of these exhausts up and see how they sound coming out of different ones. So let's rev the vehicle up. And this is the twin titanium exhaust. Twin aluminum exhaust. I kind of want to go for style as well. Like, I don't want to just go for the sound. I do want to go for like a really nice sound, but at the same time I want to go for style. So let's just let's skip those right there. All right, the carbon exhaust, not bad. This one right here, the carbon dual exhaust, is really nice looking and it sounds really good. So that could be a really good option right there. Let's come back to that one. What else do we have here? The twin aluminum exhaust looks really good. Let's rev it up. Sounds pretty good. And let's go here to the titanium twin exhaust. Looks and sound good. Definitely want to go with this right there. So let's just select that, back out. I don't want to spend too much time there because we can just go back and forth there all day. Let's go into the lights now. Let's add some color lights on here, the orange lights. Bring this vehicle out a little bit more, make it a little bit more custom, a little bit more modded. And that looks really good. We're not going to put a neon kit on here. Let's back out, go into the mud guards. Definitely want to add those. Looks really good. Back out, go into the rear panel now. Let's check this out. And of course, I don't know why, but I always like to black the rear panel out. Like, man, it just looks really good all black. It just brings the brake lights out a whole lot more. So let's go all the way black right there. Black it out. Next, we're going to go into the roof, and we have a bunch of different options here again, man. So this car is just a really nice car to build in GTA, man. It is. It really is. Because look at all of the different options, man. This is why it's taking me so long to rebuild this vehicle, because we can do anything we want. Alright, so let's look for something very sporty. Again, I want it to look like a race vehicle. It is a race car, so I do want it to look like it. And let's go with this one right here. I think the MK1 carbon hood looks really good. Yeah, every other hood looks good too, but that one looks good too. The MK2 roof scoop looks really good, like singular alone. But the MK2 carbon roof scoop looks a little bit better, just with the carbon top and just some of the paint job showing on the rooftop as well. Looks really good. So let's go with that one. And next, let's go into the skirts. A lot of different options, guys. A lot of different upgrades we can do. So I want to go with carbon skirts, I guess. I mean, we've been doing a lot of carbon pieces on this vehicle, so let's just add to that and let's keep it going. So that looks decent, but it's a little bit tacky at the same time. And like I said, we want to keep going with the carbon additions, so let's just go with the carbon extended skirt, I would say. Looks really good. It looks a little bit like a GTR too at the same time from that angle. And we will be doing more builds, guys. I will be doing a GTR very soon, and I may do a second McLaren. I have some different color schemes that I want to do for McLaren. So, and I think there's other McLarens in the game or other vehicles that are similar to a McLaren that I might do. So we're going to be doing some really dope replicas soon, man. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Let's go into the spoilers now. And like I said, we're making this into a very sporty looking race car. So a drag spoiler could be interesting on this vehicle, but that may be overdoing it a little bit. So like I said, I want to go with all of these carbon additions. So let's just go with the carbon spoiler right there. Looks really good. Suspension, as for the suspension, we can drop this thing all the way down. Depends on what we want to do with the vehicle. For racing, it may be good, it may not be good, but it's all preference right there, personal preference. Next, let's go into the tires. Add some design to the tires. They were looking a little bit dry. This kind of add like a little bit of shine to the tires, a little bit more meat to the tires as well when you put the design on it. So let's go ahead and do that. And finally, let's make sure that we have all of our upgrades on here. Also, we're going to back out, go into the front bumper, and I want to put that secondary extender bumper on there. This is what I was looking for actually on the Hellcat when I was making it. I was looking for the extended color so I can get the carbon and I can get some of the paint job on the outer exterior of that fender right there, or bumper as well. So looks really dope. Next, let's just make sure we have everything, and we got everything on the vehicle, I think. So let's take it outside and let's just look at it. Oh, I actually did put the neon kit on it. It was automatic, I guess. So we do have the neon kit on there. Why not? I guess it is a race car, so looks good at night. And that's pretty much it. Boom. Camaro SS? Nah, I don't think so. I think it's the ZL1. Alright. So orange crush vehicle, orange crush color on the vehicle. If you guys want to know, I'll try to find the hex code for this, but currently this is a modded paint job. But that's it for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know down in the comments. If you guys want to see any other vehicles, let me know as well. But This is your boy Glitch Guru, officially out. We're trying to get this channel to 100,000 subscribers, so please guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video. Share this video with a friend. Please help me help you guys, and keep bringing you these great GTA 5 online videos. Until next time, this is your boy Glitch Guru, officially out.
I'm in the workshop. Hire some employees to the workshop. Pro Tools, Final Cut, Photoshop. Anything to make it work, and look at how it works out.